Hi there, welcome back to Apatros Review. In this episode, Killing Blue, known elsewhere as Midnight Cop. Directed by Peter Padsack in the year 1988. Hi there, welcome back to Apatros Review. Your guide to the wild world of science fiction, action, and horror cinema, with me, your host, Mueller-Stahl. If you want to spell my name, just look at the channel name. Now, in this episode, we'll take a look at a West German film from 1988 called Killing Blue, or as it's known in most places, Midnight Cop. This is a disc from Avenue 1. It's multi-regional. I'll get to that eventually. Now, this film is from West Germany, which was a country that used to exist before Germany was unified, and this premiered in West Germany on the 3rd of November 1988. Now, last year I reviewed an eccentric police procedural called The Joker from West Germany in 1987, released in Australia's Lethal Obsession, that starred German music legend and children's charity personality Peter Maffay as a cop who is temporarily confined to a wheelchair and goes after the crooks to put him in that position. It was an unusual film with a pretty sweet musical score and some cool touches. Plus, considering it was a police thriller for a country that no longer exists, West Germany unified with East Germany after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of European communism, and as such makes for an interesting viewing today, although some of the errors attitudes might get lost in today's cult 2017 woke crowd. Killing Blue, more commonly known as Midnight Cop, a rather silly title that makes very little sense, despite being somewhat semi-accurate, was another of Austrian director Peter Padsack's El Stranger police thrillers. This time around, we have Armin Mueller-Stahl as the protagonist police inspector Alex Glass, who has sworn off guns for a while after a nasty gunfight where he loses his partner to a drug dealer's shotgun and accidentally wounding a little girl in the crossfire, prompting his wife to leave him and buy him access to his young daughter. His best friend is the local DA, the local district attorney, a somewhat overly friendly bloke named Carstens, played by Michael York, and boy is he slumming in this one. Glass is currently on the trail of a small-time drug pusher named Jack Miskowski, played by Frank Stallone. Yes, Sylvester Stallone's brother. When a series of murders where young female drug addicts are found in their birthday suits, with petroleum jelly smeared on their faces and weird killer's trademark. I've never heard of any real-life killer using a technique like that. They begin to occur. Carsten's stepdaughter becomes the latest victim and he takes the news badly. But while Jack seems the obvious target, the Vaseline smearing reminds Glass of a cold case from years before and begins to suspect that somebody close to him is the real killer. Man, is this one strange film. The weird attitude of the police at the time, apparently you could drink booze on the job and people smoke while eating soup. Well, this stuff will bewilder most audiences unaccustomed to such quirks, and for a film that's supposed to be a taut police thriller, this comes across as a sort of sitcom instead, with a plethora of weird jokes. Early on, Glass is absolutely busting for a shit and is making his way to the police station's restroom, but it's under renovation and the toilets have been removed. What's a police inspector with a full rectum to do? Well, I kid you not. He sits on a broken toilet bowl in the middle of the hallway and literally shits his pants. I'm not making this up, it's actually in the film. Given Glass's attraction to Jack's squeeze, a high-class hooker named Lisa, played by Morgan Fairchild, who gives a performance here that's flatter than a playing card, you'd expect them to fall in love, which leads to the sight of Armin Mueller-Stahl grabbing Morgan Fairchild's ass. His age will make weak stomach viewers lose their lunch, although I had no problems with that scene. Unlike The Joker, which had a good musical score from Peter Maffay, here Peter Padsack sources music from lesser people, and the editing on the score is mind-blowingly weird. The initial shootout's climax comes with music so strangely out of place that you'll be thinking somebody slipped you some dodgy acid. It gets weirder from there. From Glass and his female partner getting jumped by Jack while training Lisa, the pair ending up with their clothes gone, to Carsten's confrontation with Glass and his weird arrest procedure, and capping things off with a resolution so abrupt you'd be wondering, what the fuck is this crazy shit I'm watching? Killing Blue has gotten dismissed as a bad movie by most people who saw it, but I tend to disagree. For one, the film, as weird as it is with its borderline sitcom playing choppy music, does have a good showing of the long-gone world of the late 1980s West Germany, and I have an affinity for films made during the period of 1988 to 91, as this was the time I grew up as a young boy in Yugoslavia. And the weirdness does add to the film's daggy charm, so I believe a C, 4 out of 10 is in order here. Average at best, but an interesting average at that. Now for gore and nudity, no gore unless you count smeared Vaseline's ersatz gore, but some plentiful incidental nudity in places, from topless hookers to full frontals from the murder victims, all pretty damn brief. Now for the DVD. This review DVD comes from Avenue 1, the infamous label from the late 1990s and very early 2000s DVD era market. Collectors at the time, like I was, hated Avenue 1 due to its universally mediocre quality discs. Here the reputation holds true as this is a mediocre print with plenty rampant grain and a cropped picture that zooms in on itself during the opening credits. The soundtrack is in English stereo and sounds like scratched vinyl at times, and there are no subtitles. The only supplement is a text biography on actor Michael York, which runs to 5 pages, and is only a cursory rundown of his career, nothing substantial, more like a cheeseburger biography. Given there are no top-shelf releases of Killing Blue at the moment, and this film is squarely in public domain, you're not going to get any better than this. So that's it for Killing Blue, aka Midnight Cop, with a C, 4 out of 10. It's average, but a really interesting average. Now, I did not do a request, but if you want to know a particular film in my collection, or if you have any questions about DVDs, or if you have certain types of sci-fi action horror film you want me to check out, and you think I might have something in that collection, just hit me up in the comment section. I'll see if I have anything there. The lockdown's still going. We're like, what, week 11 of this? It sucks. But at least with the vaccines coming through, that should change things a bit. And Australia's lockdown thing is just ridiculous. Alright. I hope you guys are staying safe. Take it easy, relax, and take care of yourselves. See ya.